Done in thorough accuracy, Magyar cakes are amongst the largest luxury and desired in the planet. Of the 6-layered Dobas pie, created by famous Peker Dobasi Jauliasev, to the Esterhazy tart, comprised of layers of kiss and chocolate bar oil cream, anywhere does cakes rather love the Central Europe nation. In reality, pastry create is so entrenched in regional civilization, the domestic accomplice of Magyar pastry chef sponsors an yearly competition to select Hungary's date of birth pie, by invite of the government. Outdoor to the magnificent confectioners in the nation, the contest was at first detained in 2007 to commemorate St. Stephen's Day on August 20, a domestic feast veneration the at first Tsar of Hungary. The year's victor, Baldogazonik Szipcs, that translates to Lucky Females Lacing, was created by Norbert Toth, one of the owners of Toth Pastry, a household-run industry in Dunafoldvar. I got in the finals how at first period and mind, if I got in the finals later allow see which happens following year, he says. I got the flavor and I had to win it. In the next year, he introduced different cakes in the yearly contest with non-traditional product composition such as violets and zephyr and coffee, grist and breast milk chocolate bar. But time every of his entries done it to the finals, Toth struggled to make a winner create, before currently. In all the early year I created contemporary cakes, he explains. Yet the pie looks love thing of 20 or 30 year back. Not just is Baldogazonik Szipcs crowned by 100 grams of crisp raspberries, it as well contains 600 grams of Malin puree and freeze-over-dried Malin dust, to provide a consecutive flavor through. A sleek cream, manufactured by mix the puree in egg whites, chocolate bar, oil and beaten cream, is utilized to individual the pie's layers, that are as well impregnated in the puree. Down there's no refined sugar in the puree, as my purpose was to build a pie how was not too sugary, adds Toth. The white's chocolate bar cream how weaves via the crisp berry on top of the pie present the lacing in its behalf. The lucky female portion is due to the public health benefits of Malin foliage, that include vitamins B and C, as a kind of mineral deposits and antioxidants. Toth laments the reduction in Malin fields in Hungary, that he says include omitted by 90% in the history too many decades. The pastry chef hit off rigid contest of hysterics pastry in Tapioshekso and Gurg des of Mazaros pastry in Szombathely to be topped the 2019 victor. Confectioners expend months evolving their recipes, as the rules specify the pie must include never been on selling up. Entrants present their spelled recipes to the domestic accomplice of Magyar confectioners and a vocational jury trial of 7 choose the winner pie above 2 rounds of bake. The jury trial members bet the cakes onto various characteristics such as flavor, exterior, coherence, pattern, member of Magyar celebrations, creation and innovate and technique. On to Laszlo Selmecsi, this pie does not definitely include to present the Magyar civilization, but it must present a Magyar taste, or it may include a dominating taste of Hungary, or it may be a rethought release of conventional Magyar cakes/desserts. Importance for cash is as well undertaken in review, as the winner prescription is allocated to term confectionaries through Hungary to roast and sale, and confectioners who sell Hungary's pie must mark a paper assenting to do it precisely as the prescription state, in no deviations. On a nominated date, entrants anonymously list their cakes and the judges tight the box downward to 5 finalists. Their cakes are tried once again and judges propose adjustments in written to contestants, who stay nameless at the spot, in procedure to enhance the definitive food. A monthly after, a dwell contest is detained in that finalists are taking into account about 5 several hours to get ready their pie in front line of an auditorium of comrade confectioners, who look the trial thoroughly to provide the recipes are accompanied to the email. At the end of June, the finalists are informed of the victor, but contestants are sworn to privacy before the formal ad is done for a click meeting at Magyar Parliament. Eventually, Hungarians get to flavor the winner pie for the road of Magyar flavoring additives, detained in Budapest in the days preliminary to the St. Stephen's Day festivities, as different confectionaries. One day you win the competition, the prescription no much longer belongs to you. It becomes the characteristic of the confederation. Some bakers can registry to build the pie, but they must mark a agreement proverb they are departure to do it onto the prescription. So devoted are the accomplice to the trial, they executed a program 10 years ago funding confectioners to boat train in France peer pressure. They assist in cost for regional bakers to trip some countries and research in their bakers, as earning those bakers to Budapest, explains Toth. The 1 week-long workshops propose confectioners the prospect to find out new skills, as ultimate their current ones. Now he's eventually undertaken the award, Toth says he doesn't schedule to come the exhausting competition once again. It's a lot of job, on 400 several hours. Later, while you gain, you expend more than period in the print, he says. I include 3 daughters and would love to expend more than period in my household. Toth Candy was at first outdoor as a gelato store by Maria Toth, the matriarch of the household, in 1983. Amongst its 25 personnel members are Maria, her man Istvan CP, Norbert and his woman and his sibling Istvan Jr., time Norbert's grandma as well treated there one day. But customers never very aware which's accessible, as the keep has advanced at low 150 various flavors with they've been in industry.